on a topic that is both legal and ethical. Today I will be speaking on the Casey Anthony trial and her lawyer who represented her, Jose Baez. My general purpose for this speech is that we are going to learn who Jose Baez was and what he did. Jose Baez is a celebrity lawyer who got Casey Anthony acquitted for most charges for the murder of her daughter, Kloee Anthony. He reviewed many evidence in the case and presented to the jury that she was innocent. Casey Anthony did not report her daughter missing for 31 days. She was arrested in the murder and disappearance of her 3-year-old daughter, who was later found dead. As there was a lot of speculation on the case, Jose Baez got her acquitted from the murder charges. Let's learn who Jose Baez is. Jose Baez is a well-known lawyer. He has represented many celebrities, but is most known for representing Casey Anthony. Casey Anthony did not report her daughter missing for 31 days. Her daughter was later found deceased. She was 3. He represented her with a lot of evidence that showed the jury she was essentially innocent. Let's review the evidence. As there was a lot of evidence on both sides, let's review some. The prosecution had a lot of evidence that showed that she must have had something to do with the murder and disappearance of her daughter. Jose Baez spoke on how the evidence was not enough. Where is the proof? When it comes to proof, the prosecution did not have enough substantial evidence that she in fact murdered her daughter, as Jose Baez said in an interview with reporters. For example, on her computer, there was Google searches of chloroform. It was later found in her car. He went on to say anyone could have used her computer and searched it. It doesn't prove she did it and that she made the search. Now let's talk about who Casey is. Casey Anthony was accused of the disappearance and murder of her 3-year-old daughter, Kloee Anthony. She did not report her daughter missing for 31 days until Casey's mother finally asked where she was, and Casey said she was with Zanny the nanny, took her, but later found that was a lie. She partied the whole time her daughter Kloee was missing and got a tattoo saying Bella Vita, which means beautiful life. Prosecution later found hairs of Kloee's in Casey's trunk along with chloroform. They saw she searched chloroform on Google, but was later found innocent. Jose Baez on the trial with Casey Anthony. Let's talk about the trial. Jose Baez represented her and proved to the jury that there was not enough evidence to convict her on the charges she was being charged with. He showed the jury that anyone could have done this. There is nothing pointing towards Casey in the case. After the jury deliberated, they found that she was not guilty in the murder of her 3-year-old daughter, but she was guilty in the charge of lying to the police. He represented her with passion of his job and got what they wanted. We learned about Jose Baez. Now let's conclude. In the conclusion today, I discussed who Jose Baez was and what he is known for. As a lot of people in this world believe Jose Baez represented a murderer and got a murderer free, his job was to represent her and get her charges dropped, which he did. His job was done. Thank you.